Hey lovelies, welcome back to another motivational video. It's your girl Nadia. Hope you have been praying, giving God thanks for life and for all that He has been doing for you, your family, and your friends. I know you must have noticed that the living and dining is a bit different. Yes, guys, I rearranged the living and dining. I love to, clean, decorate, rearrange, and all of that. And you will not see this house looking the same for a long time. For those who have been on this channel for a long time, know that I love to do those things, so it's not new to them. But if you're new, I love to decorate and redecorate and rearrange. I don't like to see the house looking the same, like the living and dining or my bedroom. The kitchen, yes, that can stay as it is. But like for the bedrooms and, all of that, have to change. Yeah, I have to rearrange them. If I could rearrange the kitchen, maybe I would. But, it just have to stay like it is. And I'm loving the kitchen like it is because my husband did it. We renovated the kitchen recently, renovated the house recently, and I am loving the progress. We are not finished, but we are getting there. Even as I'm talking now, guys, we will be doing this couch over. I know we did this couch some time ago, but we have an idea in mind for this couch, so we're going to be working on it. I think today, actually, my husband is going to work on it when he comes from work. I am not going to show you. Maybe I show you the process of us doing it. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Probably just show you after it's all done, and that wouldn't be fair. So probably I just show you guys, the process of us uh, doing this chair. I have a lovely idea in mind for this chair. This layout is so comfortable, guys, like so comfortable. I also removed the center table that was in the living area. It gives the kids more space to sit on the carpet whenever time we are, watching a movie or having our family time. And even me and Junior, we sit on the carpet sometimes. So it's to us it's more comfortable. You don't have to have a center table in your living room. It's all preference. Now Justin is here doing the kitchen, and guys, he was watching something on his phone while he was washing the dishes. Jessica was doing the bathroom, and they all did an awesome job. They were helping, and I'm glad that these kids, you know, um, help around the house. It's very good because when they get older, they're going to be able to do things on their own. Because when I was young, like them, my parents, used to teach me to do things, and I am grateful because guess what? Now I can do things without worrying that it's not going to be done properly. So it's good when you have kids. Teach them to do everything around the house, also cleaning. And don't think because they're boys they can't learn to clean. Boys can learn to clean, girls can learn to clean, doesn't matter. Let them learn because sorry, being independent is very good, and having a good education and all that is very important, but they must be able to do some house cleaning also, because when I met my husband, well, before we start living together and all of that, he used to do all of those cleaning stuff on his own, and he used to do a good job, meaning that his mommy taught him well. So we have to teach our boys, as well as our girls, to do house cleaning. There is nothing wrong with that. It's very good skill to learn. you know Cleanliness is next to godliness. So yeah, teach them to clean up after themselves, and that is good. So we are always trying to keep the house, on a level or a normalcy where, we are not overworked. And it is working for us because we are always, cleaning up after ourselves. The girls are responsible for their room, the boys responsible for theirs. And Junior came up with this routine where one child, Jessica or Justin, because they're the oldest, Jamaya and Jordan, they're still short, so it's kind of hard for them to monitor the dishes like that, even though they try to do dishes also, but they make a mess, like wet up the carpet and stuff. So we allow Jessica and Justin to do the dishes. So like I said, Sean came up with an idea. One child would do the dishes for the entire week. Most time in the mornings they are at school, so that wouldn't apply to them. But in the evening when they're home from school, Jessica would take over for this week, and she would do the dishes the entire week. And then when her week is finished, Justin take over. Whenever time it is Jessica's week to do dishes, Justin would do the dining area, like clean up the table after we eat and sweep the floor and mop. And he'll also do the kitchen because sometimes Jessica and Justin they'll eat around the island. So yeah, that's what we do to always keep the house clean, guys. Whenever time we eat, we're always cleaning up and all of that. Whenever time I'm cooking, I'm always cleaning up. I don't allow the stuff, the plates to stay for long when I'm cooking. If I make a mess on the counter, I clean it up the same time. And if I use anything to do the cooking, I'm gonna wash them the same time, because guess what? If you should leave those things for later, you probably just don't do them. So we're always trying to clean up after ourselves, and that has been working for us. It is very easy to get distracted if you are not focused. I know everyone wants to have a nice, clean house, somewhere they can come home to and relax and all of that. And it is easy to get distracted when see some cleaning videos or some videos on YouTube where their houses are so posh, and you are thinking, oh, I want my house to be like that and all of that, and you probably go out of the way just to make your house looking like what you are seeing on social media. Guys, let me tell you, be happy with what you have, be contented with what you have, because guess what, even if you think that you want something better, remember somebody is always lower than you. I try not to be like that, guys. There's lots of things that I need, and I rather to save for them, than to put my husband in any stress, because he is the one that is, out bringing in the income, and I am not going to put any more strain or stress on him. So I rather save for things, and wait, because yeah, there's nothing wrong with that either. And sometimes, guys, you can, I don't know if other countries do that, but in Jamaica, you can go pay down on something, for example, if you want a couch, if your partner can't build it or if you can't build it, you can go and pay down on it. Like the Indian stores, that's, where we pay down on our fridge when we were, purchasing it, or a bed head. My husband could build it, but he just didn't have the time. And we are going to be taking out another fridge, and we're going to pay down on that fridge because we want a bigger fridge, because the one that we have now can't hold nothing. And we're a family of six, so we are going to be paying down on that. I'm also paying down on a stove. So there's nothing wrong with paying down on stuff, guys, just to not go out of the way or put any debt on you that you're not going to be able to get yourself out of. Yes, guys, I hope I was not too chatty in this video, and I don't know why I feel so chatty today. But thank you so much for watching. We're basically at the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you were motivated while you watch. And please stay tuned for the next video on Wednesday. And remember to go over and check out Meet the Peers, because that's where we're doing all the vlogs, and you will see more of the family. That clip there, it was raining, so today was basically a rainy day cleaning. Thank you for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. God bless.
that Strongest Party brand doesn't have